letting you see all that. Alright, turn that frame. Stay there, focus, there we go. Hi, and welcome. This is a brief, there we go. Hi. Evening to you. It's a late evening scope, so I'm not sure if there's going to be many people on here because most of my folks are in East Coast and UK. So thanks for coming in. Your first time here, welcome. This is a late night scope for me just to do a quick promotion. There you are. Nice to see you, Mr. Antica. Haven't seen you for a while. I was going to do 2 scopes today besides the 3 already did. 3 already did today, so it would be 5. Hi from Philadelphia. Nice to have you here. Late night for you, I guess. It's 10:30 here. This is a quick preview for tomorrow. I'm part of a group called the Pre-peri10k, which is a rockstar group. And tomorrow we're planning, it's called a mega Shareathon Bonanza. Yeah, well, you're an hour ahead, behind me, so you're actually earlier. It's only 9:30 your time, so that's not late. It's 10:30 here, and I need a shave. I'm way past due. But I want to say, because I didn't get a chance to do that, I did 3 scopes today, just to let you know. One of which was very empowering for me and for any man out there. The scope was basically, I'm trying to remember how I said it. It's basically about being a man, what it means to be a man in this world. And that was a scope because I'm part of a group called the Peri Dudes, which has started up, and we're rocking out and building a masculine, powerful group. So you want to find that if you're a guy, to come and join us. Hello, Miss Bryn. Good to see you here. I love that Ray in the other group I'm in, the Peri Dudes, loves your name. It cracks me up that he loves your Periscope handle. So that group, I did a scope today for that group, which you're welcome to watch. You go through my archives today. It's the Peri Dudes. Yes, it is. Well, there's Peri Girls, and now we've got Peri Dudes. We're going to blow that group up big time too. And so the first subject matter was about what's it like to be a man in this world. And I did a scope today, and that led to me planning, which I didn't do, unfortunately, ran out of time. I'll do it tomorrow during the day when most of my audience in the East Coast in England will be seeing it, which is going to be my love scope about, is really a love note to women. I'm going to do a scope tomorrow that's dedicated to the feminine. And if you want to watch that, tune in tomorrow. I'll be doing that myself. I'm also doing two scopes in addition. One is my Peri tips about the whole issue with people stealing and copying your periscopes that's been going around recently. If you haven't heard about that, I'll tell you about it tomorrow. That's becoming rather annoying, but also kind of a silly thing at the same time. And there's some people I know talking about it, and I want to share my distillation of that for you tomorrow in my Peri tips. I'm also going to do, it was actually a challenge today, I didn't get a chance to do it, I'll do it tomorrow, which is to share about, I'm sorry, it comes across in a language I don't understand, I can't read Arabic, I'm sorry. So if you do it in English, I can understand it. So thank you for joining me. Rewind. I'm also going to do a scope tomorrow, which is my vision for Periscope, which is it's a big picture thing I want to tell you about. And I think if you get on board with this, it will change your life. I'm very passionate about this, and I want to share it tomorrow. So that's 3. And the 4th thing, which I want to get back to, which I started with, is I'm part of the Pre-peri10k group, and we do Shareathons twice a day. You father? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, well, this is in English, but I'm not sure, doesn't know what context that is. The Pre-peri10k group does 2 Shareathons a day usually, of 5 people each, on a particular subject. Tomorrow's going to be an extended one. It's called a mega Shareathon Bonanza, because it's going to be that way. There's going to be 10 people at least, I think it's 10, looking at the couch right now, you get 10 people each scope. It's going to be a long journey, but lots of great information, powerful people. And what we're talking about is, if you come join us, is that we are doing, and we're just looking here, oh yes, we're going to talk about collaboration, which is why we're doing so many of us. We're going to network and partner and talk about the whole thing at noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. East Coast time, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean time, and also a second round, same thing, with 10 people, different 10 people I think, some overlap, we'll see, at 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. East Coast time, and 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean time. So you've got 2 chances to catch us tomorrow, depending where you are in the world. You need to get in that. Are you in the Pre-peri10k group? I need to invite you if you're not, because that's a great group. If you go to barry10k.com/join, you can sign up for that. It's a membership site. So you do pay to be in it, but it's worth it. It's something where we get to know, well, you know, with your message, Ms. Santika, you need to be in this group because it's a powerhouse group of people. There's about 110 of us in there, 109 of us right now. I will send you the link, absolutely, I'll send you the link. I can't type it in here, but I'll send you the link for that because it's a great group. And this woman out of London, Katya, runs it. She's a nutcase, very funny. And a lot of the group is from England. Yes, I will send it to you by email, absolutely. That's the good thing about having people you know. One thing I shared about today in the about how scoping has changed my life, and I'll just do a recap today twice today. You can watch the whole thing if you want to. There again in my history, I mentioned about Periscope being a game changer, which I was going to lead into tomorrow in my big scope, which is my daily assignment challenge I'm going to do. I'm not doing it tonight. But the other one was I did a put about how scoping has changed my life, which should say how scoping has changed me. And I said how what scoping has done is allow me to speak to a new audience and then reach people I didn't know before. Yes, there's some people on here I know before, which is great, but I've extended my circle of influence and my collaboration circle, which is why we're going to talk about this tomorrow. So this is a promotion, a quick preview teaser, if you will, for tomorrow's massive Pre-10k group. So here's the thing. Follow me if you're not already following me on Periscope, or do a search tonight, tomorrow, with hashtag Pre-10k. It's P-E-R-I number 10K. Search for that hashtag and find us tomorrow. We'll be blasting out again at noon Pacific time, 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. East Coast time, and 8 p.m., 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time for London, for England and Europe. Now ahead for Europe. We are becoming one of the most inspirational groups in Periscope. And the vision that Katya has, which I'm totally on board with, is we're going to become the TED Talks of Periscope. So big vision stuff. So you want to get some good juicy information about Periscope and collaboration. There's always a good talk. We do it 7 days a week. We do these Shareathons, and there's usually 5 people in each group. But today we planned it, so tomorrow we're going to do it with 10 people each of the scope, each one of the groups. It's going to be very potent stuff, and you want to be on there. Such a diverse group of people, such potent information, and great teachers, inspirers, and motivators in the group. We're going to have a great time tomorrow. So I want you to be there to join us because it's going to be fun, it's going to be interactive, it's going to be there to change your life. So that's what I just want to tell you. Quick scope, just to tell you about that, and it's signing off for the night. So I did 3 scopes today. I was going to do 5, but unfortunately I was in an area where I got no signal. So I couldn't do the other 2 scopes. So a preview of those 2, so in case you just join me, besides the big, mega, we'll say, if not epic, as one of my friends says, it's going to be the mega Shareathon Bonanza we're doing tomorrow. And that's going to be about collaboration. Great subject, got a content. It's going to be 20 people together, 10 people in 2 shifts. It's going to be massive, amazing. And I'm just going to do my 2 regular scopes tomorrow, which I didn't do today. One is my love scope, and because I did a scope today about what it feels and is like to be a man in this world nowadays, I'm doing a scope which is my love letter to women. It's about the feminine, it's about inviting the feminine step forward. So tune in tomorrow for that, my love scope. Second thing will be my Peri tips, which is going to be about the whole issue that's going on right now with people stealing people's periscopes and putting them onto YouTube under their own names. It's a mess, but let me tell you about it tomorrow rather than tonight, so don't panic. You'll be fine tonight. Tune in tomorrow to tell you what's going on, what you need to know about, what you need to do to protect yourself, etc., etc. And the third scope I'm planning to do is the one also which I'm doing today, which is my daily assignment challenge I had for today, which is what is my vision for Periscope. I already know what I'm going to say, and it's a game changer. That's what Periscope is. And hopefully you'll find from my scope tomorrow, one, to be a bit cleaner shaven, but 2, I will share with you my feeling is and what Periscope's going to do. Periscope's going to change the world, and we're part of that. And something I dropped today in the conversation, it was in one of the 2 scopes about what scoping has felt like, is just for something to think about tonight as you go to bed, or tomorrow as you watch this in replay. Please watch the replay if you didn't see the whole thing. Periscope has been downloaded about 15 million times. That's 15 million downloads. If you imagine that only 2/3 of that are actually using the app, as in opening it up, that's 10 million. Now that's 10 million viewers. According to what Periscope statistics have said, only 1% of Periscope users are actually broadcasting. 1% of 10 million is 100,000 people. That means people like me, and those of you who scope out there as well, we're in 100,000 people on the planet are actually broadcasting in Periscope. That's a tiny number. We are the frontier markers. We're the boldly going where nobody's gone before people. We are the evangelists and also the messengers. So if you're broadcasting in Periscope, you are amongst the elite. There are so few of us doing it. So whatever happens now with Periscope, we can say we were there at the beginning, because we are. We're only 100,000 of us scoping. That's incredible. And if you're watching, you're one of the, 10 million. But if you're scoping, you're one of the 100,000. That's very rare. So I've got one little heart for that. Thank you. Please share the scope with your friends. Share the replay. Send it to Twitter and to followers. And please tap the screen for hearts either now or in the replay. I appreciate that. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Some great scopes I know that I'm going to be part of and I'll be sharing. So please follow me on Periscope. You'll be up to date on what's happening. And I will be back tomorrow with some blazing Periscopes in daylight hours. It's kind of dark now, 10:30 at night. Hence the nice yellow light from this side and the computer screen from this side. I'm with this nice, like, two-sided look. Any thoughts, any questions before I sign off? Because I just wanted to give you that information now so you have something to plan for tomorrow. And again, times. The mega Shareathon Bonanza is tomorrow at noon Pacific time and at 2 p.m. Pacific time, which translates to you, for those who need to know, to 3 p.m. East Coast, sorry, 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. East Coast times, and 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time for England, and then go further east from there. All right? So thanks for watching this scope. Appreciate you staying on board till the end. Please share it with your friends. Come join us tomorrow. It's going to be a great conversation all about collaboration and how you can come play with us. This is rockstar stuff. Okay. That's all I want to say. I'm going to let you go for the evening. Have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. For those in Australia who catch my scopes and further west, have a great day ahead. Some of you folks I know I watch sometimes late at night, early in the morning, because that's my shift turnaround time. Thanks for being here. If you're just getting on the scope now, please go back and watch from the beginning. I don't want to repeat it again. Could repeat it a few times already. Thanks for joining me. Have a great evening, and I will see you bright and bushy-tailed in the morning. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Oh, sorry, rewind. Something else I wanted to plug, just to mention for myself, but also for you to know as well. This was the Peri tip I threw out a few times though the last few days, and I'll do it again now. Periscope lets you now put live links in, if you didn't already know that, both on, if you put your profile in Periscope the app, it also translates to your Periscope view on the web browser. You can put live links in, and I've got two for those who want to find out more about my work, because I'm a relationship coach and an expert on love and romance and heart repair. So I'm emotional, not physical. I'm known as a heartbreak repair specialist. I'm a #1 best-selling author, so I do market my book and my work. So just a quick plug for that. This is my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's on Amazon and Kindle. So it's on Amazon as a softcover and Kindle. You can find it there. Look for the title, and that's the name. You can find it there. Second thing is, there's 2 live links in my profile which you can find more about me. One is a link to my website. We can sign up for a discovery session if you're, particularly if you're a woman looking for help in the area of relationship. That's my skill set. Please sign up, and you'll get a scheduling thing. We can plan time to talk. And the second one is I do have a tip jar, because I feel it's only fair if I'm giving out information. If you feel you got value from this, you might want to throw something back my way. So I have a donate button, which is basically a tip jar that I'm collecting funds in. And people are doing that, which is wonderful. If you don't, it's fine. But I want to let you know that it's out there, and that you can do the same thing on your profile by putting out 1, 2 live links. One caveat, though. Some people are putting out their email address in the profile. And if you know what happens on the web, email addresses that are live clickable can be scammed. So please don't put an email address in your profile. Just put a website link people can follow you to. And I have 2 of those. You can check them out yourself by clicking on my profile and looking at the 2 links that are right there. All right? That's the promotion. That's the end of the story. That's the end of my scope. Hope you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. Have a great evening, and I'll see you bright and bushy-tailed in the morning. Thanks for watching. See you later.